Hey, this will be a video chart on MCLN, Clean Technologies Incorporated. Did this one a few days ago, and at that time I had no idea the 60-minute chart, and we're going to stick there and stay on the 60-minute because, like the last time, I think the 60-minute does a better job of kind of showing what's going on. Today was a nice day for the stock, got some nice price movement, and the chart's starting to get into a little miniature uptrend here. And the reason I call it miniature is just simply because we are on the 60-minute. If this was daily or something like that, I could call it something different. But nonetheless, well, actually, let me just take a step back real quick. The daily, we're in an uptrend anyways. Even on the daily, if you look at the moving averages, are 10, 20, and 50, all moving upwards. Nice separation between them, and you can see they're all clearly trending up. So it's from the daily chart perspective, we're in an uptrend too. But more so, when I say a short-term uptrend, I'm talking about within the sideways action, because we are just going sideways right now. So keep in mind, from the hourly perspective, this is more of, are we going to break out of this sideways consolidation to the upside or what? So that's going to be the perspective we take. So back here on the 60-minute, we'll just dig right. The first thing to note is last time I did it, we were talking about this bull flag. That has failed to the downside, and no big deal, so I'm just going to get that out. I was hoping it would break out from there, but it ended up pulling back, and you can see the results just kind of drifted back downwards. These two lines are from the daily chart, so just keep that in mind too. But the first thing I wanted to point out was, let me extend this out a little bit more, but the lows that we're getting here, particularly from this point, this is where it came down and the price bounced off this very important support area. And from there you can see now that we have been able to put in a slightly higher move upwards, meaning this low here was right down here, but in this most recent pullback we had a low that was higher. So what I'm going to do here is change this to green to represent that this is our now kind of uptrend support line. And that's always good. Higher lows, no matter the situation, is always a good thing because it's showing that bidders are having to up their bids if they want to get any shares on the bid, and that's the whole point of the game, is making people have to pay more for their shares, and that's what this represents right here. Now, besides this uptrend line, the other nice thing that we had going on today was a nice increase in volume. You can see the past days the volume has been much less. Now, we didn't have anything like this or like that, but nonetheless a significantly bigger volume than what the average had been in the past 3 or 4 days here. And with that volume we got the move up, which is always a favorable thing to see. Now, the pattern to keep in mind here that we're really starting to shape up for is this ascending triangle, meaning we're starting to put in higher lows, so we're able to have this uptrend line here. But if you look here, you can see we still have this resistance line right there. And it seems to me there's been another resistance that has kind of snuck in, and I want to get that mapped out. But we have this high here, or excuse me, we had right here before the gap up, we had this and it came down, and usually you'd like to see these gap fill areas hold as support. That did not happen, and it became resistance again, and now you're kind of starting to see what's been going on with that. Just trying to get this line even. There we go. Whoops. You can see that. So let me change this to red first. But since it's turned into resistance, which it did once again right there, it then turned quickly, or it was support here. When it turned into resistance, you can see it acted as resistance very quickly. Here, this whole area acted as resistance, knocked the price back down, and now once again it has knocked the price back down. So this area here, right at about 4 cents, we can call it, is being kind of a little pain in the neck of this pattern here. But at the same time, we do have this uptrend line here. So what we have is a pattern that's got this flat top, and then we also have an increasing uptrend line, which gives us this ascending triangle pattern. So ideally, either this week or early next week, what the bulls would like to see happen is for another pickup in volume and to see a push through this 0.04 level, and not only push but a close above, because you can see there's been breaks of it before, but the stock has never really been able to have any closes above it. So I'd say at least 2 to 3 consecutive bar closes above this 0.04 level, and then you can start to worry about this resistance level. But for the time being, it's looking like this 4-cent level right here is the one that really needs to be broken and sustained, or just closed above consecutive days, so we can start to pull away from that. Overall, though, after today's action. It's making another move up, and hopefully, we'll put in a higher low here so we can get a little shorter term uptrend line. But nonetheless, as long as this uptrend line holds there, things will shape up nicely. But still, from the longer term daily chart, still in that consolidation pattern, going sideways. But as the 60-minute shows, it's slowly working on hopefully, getting above these resistance levels, and then making a run up here to hopefully 5 or 6 cents. And when that happens, the daily chart will really start to come back to life again. But overall, a good day. So it's just a matter of seeing what the rest of this week brings. If there are any other questions on the chart, please shoot me a message. I'd also encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook, which has been getting very good reviews. And with your subscription to the newsletter, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things from penny stocks up to big boards. So there's a good variety, something for everybody. Best part is it's all free. We've been making some good money together, so it's worth at least giving a try. One more time, this was MCLN. Thanks for listening.